everybody, Fiber Spider back again with another Solitaire game just for you. And today we are going to be playing Beleaguered Castle. Truth be told, I've never played this before. However, I thought it would be fun to try yet a new game, so let's have at it. Hope all of you are doing well today, and without further ado, let's start in with the basic layout of the game, Beleaguered Castle. First things first, you're going to want to remove all 4 aces from your deck, and be sure that your deck, of course, is nice and shuffled. Already did a bunch off camera, but you know me. Alrighty, so first things first, you're going to want to take your 4 aces and lay them out in a column. I like to have them alternate, red and black. Doesn't really matter, but aesthetic preferences. All right, so lay out your 4 aces, and then we are going to deal out the rest of the deck on either side to create our tableau. And it's going to basically be 8 piles of, I believe, 6 cards each. And we're going to create little fans on either side. So as a result, we're not going to have a draw pile at all. We're just going to have to work with the cards as they are available. And how this game works is you want to build on your foundations, your aces, going from ace up to king with, of course, the same suit. And then with these side fans that we have here, we can shift cards around to create what they call runs. And how it works is that the top card is available, or if you already have a run going, you can then move that run to another pile. So, without further ado, let's start playing, shall we? All right, so to begin gameplay, now when you're building up your runs with your little side fans here, it doesn't matter what suit, whether it's a red and black or a red, as long as the rank of the cards goes down. So that makes it a little bit easier, as opposed to Klondike, where it has to be red, black, etc. So what I want to do is I want to get access to the 2s relatively quick. See, I've got a 2 right here. He's buried. Another 2 that's buried. Another 2. This one is closer to the outset, which is nice. And then this one over here. Let's see what sort of shifty that we can do here. Now, right off the bat, I can move this 7 onto the 8. We freed up a king. Okay. I don't have an empty spot to move him to, but... Oh, all right. Well, let's see. I already have a king and a queen. I can move this jack onto the queen. Yeah. What to do? Well, okay, here we go. So I've got this 8 and the 7, and I've got a 9 over here. So I could move both of these, because it's a run, the 7 and the 8 over to the 9. If I had an open 6, I could move that over, but I don't. All right, well, I have this 8. I can move it over to this 9. And then the 7 onto the 8, the 6 onto the 7, the 5 onto the 6. See, things are already grooving and flowing. Let's see. Now I've got these 2 queens that are buried, which is less than perfect, but hey. Well, see, I've got these 2 3s, and I have a 4. I could play either of them. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the 3 onto the 4, and then the jack, sorry, the 10 onto the jack. And then I could also play no, I can't move this one yet. I was going to move that whole pile, but I can't do that yet. However, I can play the 4 and the 3 onto the 5, then the 5, 4, 3 onto the 6, and then I can move the 6, 5, 4, 3 onto the 7. Not bad. And then, oh, all right, here we go. Move the 4 onto the 5, and then we have the 2 of spades free, and we have now a new opening of our tableau. So I do have some options. What I would like to do is fill up that spot. However, see, I want to be able to move, like, preferably a king onto this open spot. However, what would behoove me more is if I move this 3 to the empty spot, I can then move this 10 and 9 over to here, which frees up some space. Then, I don't know. Then I don't know. See, I've got these 2 queens. I need, where are my other queens? Because I've got 2 here, and I've got, both of them are over there. Okay, okay. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Perhaps that move with the 3 was not necessarily a good one. Okay. Well then. Okay. I can move this 9 through 3 over to the 10 at any rate. I can do that. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Okay. And then, all right, I can move this 3 over to the 4. Then I can free up another potential card. So what do I want to move? Okay, let's do this. Let's move this run with the king, queen, jack, 10 onto that open spot there. Then I can move the 6 onto the 7. And then I can move this 10 through 3 up to the jack. There's a lot of shifting going on. I will be the first to say it. And then that opens up this king. So, well, we're getting there. We are most definitely getting there. So from here, what shall I do? That is a good question. Let's see. Well then, 4 and 3. I don't have a 5. Do I have anything with an 8? Ooh, all right, here we go. So I've got the 9 through the 4. I can shift it over to this side here. There we are. And then that frees up the 2 of hearts. So that's now on our foundation. The 3, no dice. I've got both of my 3s underneath there. That's fun. Let's see. What to do? Okay. I can move this 3 of hearts to its little home there. Then, as a result, I can move the 3 of diamonds onto the 4 of hearts. Then the 3 onto the 2, and we have another king that is ready for doing something. However, I'm kind of stuck with that. However, okay, here's another however. I can move this 3 onto this 4 onto this 3 in the foundation. Then, as a result, I can move the 6 and the 7 onto this 8, and then move this queen onto that king, then move the jack through the 9 up to the queen. See, a lot of shifting, but things are actually working here. It's a refreshing change for me. Let's see. And then what to do? All right, I can move the 5 onto the 6, the 4 onto the 5, the 8 onto the 9, and then the 2, he's finally free. And then the 3 on the 2, the 4 on the 3, the 5 on the 4. Progress, definite progress. I really would like to get this 2 freed up. And I can do that because I can move this run, the 8 through the 4, up to the 9 up there. And then we got the 2 of clubs. Lovely. And the 3 and the 4. Okay, now I can finally utilize that king. I can shift the jack through the 6 over to the king there. There we go. Then, because I've got 2 empty spots, I can utilize them. So I'm going to do just that, actually. The king, the queen, the jack, the run of 10 through 4. Then, let's see what to do. All right, this 5, I need to get him out of prison there. So the 7 and the 6. So now the 5 is finally free. Woo! And it looks like because I have solid runs here, I can just play out the cards as they are now free. And it looks like that's it. It looks like I have successfully won at Beleaguered Castle. Woohoo! But of course, yes, I'm just for personal gratification, I am going to play out the cards just because I feel like it. But yes, there is a little bit of strategy involved, granted, but it is actually possible to win, as you can see. Now, of course, if you want to make the game a little bit more difficult for yourself, nothing wrong with that. What you could do is, I imagine, I haven't heard of this before, but what you could do is you could change the rules up a little bit to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself. And what I mean is, like right now, when I'm creating my runs, how I've done it, and how I've been, how I've seen it done, is when you're creating your runs, it doesn't matter what suit is involved. It doesn't have to be red, black, or all of the same suit. No, it can be any suit as long as it's descending in rank order. So I imagine that what you could do as a variation is specifically have it where it is only red, black, or in the same suit. I imagine that would make it a lot more difficult, but I think that that is a viable option. And here we go. Beleaguered Castle, everybody. I think it's a lot of fun. This was my first time actually playing it. I've seen it played, but this was my first time actually playing it, and I am delighted to show you that, yes, it can be done, and we have done it together. Yes. So, have you heard of this game before? Have you tried it before? Always interested in, your experience, and I'm so glad that so many of you are enjoying this series. I'm having a blast, and it's a lot of fun, going and trying new games and new variations and so forth, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you guys. So, if you like the video, please give a little thumbs up button down below. Let me know what you think in the comments section, or just say hello. And you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay playing fun, fabulous games by yourself or with somebody you love, and take care of yourself and each other. And until next time, you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.